came in the battle and all that shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, 434 in Philly. I'm here with Quiet Minds. I'm also here with Bill BIGGZ and the legendary Music Maestro. We're here to let you know there is a new podcast coming out. Oh, yeah? It's about to be fire. Y'all know what it is. It's the Room BBL's official podcast. It's called the NUEVE for Beats. So check us out every Wednesday, every Sunday.
Right now, while I'm just recording y'all in here because since y'all are both in here right now, and I got two legends in here. Your audio was in here. Can you hear me? I'm gonna call you Clinton Place 9 because we know you was Clinton Place 9, and your mama named you Clinton Place 9. So I'm gonna call you. Nah, I don't hear you though. I can see your mic is on. We don't hear you. In the corner, there's a it says mic mute, and you can click that little arrow up, and you should be able to fix your settings from there.
Yeah, it should be on there toward the bottom left, I think.
Bottom left, see a video, and but now that I got y'all in here, I got 40 minutes. So,
Can you hear that beat? Is that beat playing? Can you hear that?
I hear it now. I hear something starting.
I'm like, you can hear.
I can hear. Hear us, Clinton Place? Can you speak? To me, speak. Your mic is on, but it's not on, but it does say that you're on. In the meantime, while you're figuring that out, I do got a question for FAMBIZ while we're here. And this is the War Room. Shout out to the War Room. We was just going live, but now we live, and so we might as well make it official. So I got FAMBIZ and I got CP9, JAMAL, NUEVE, two legendary producers. Y'all don't even understand when I say legendary. They're legendary.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now, brother.
Yeah. Oh, my real name is Jamal. Ain't Clinton.
No. But I mean, they know you was Clinton Place. I know you. I know you was Clinton Place. I know your real name is Jamal, but you Clinton Place. You gonna always be Clinton Place.
Oh yeah, for sure. Where everybody at? Cats can't.
They don't really. We still trying to teach people other formats. But while I got y'all in here,
you can
this
play.
is going to go towards the podcast room. So while I got y'all in here, I can ask y'all these questions. This is kind of where the spot where when we showcase music, I try to showcase music here that has no samples. It should be all original. But at the same time, I try to pick the producer's mind. So what I want to know, and I got both of y'all in here, and both of y'all are supreme caliber producers. First question because we got questions, set up questions that we ask is, and the first question we always ask is, who are your top, not top 10, top 5 producers of all time?
Fuck. Top 5, you said?
Top 5 producers of all time. It don't have to be in order, but it got to be your top 5. See, top 10 is too easy. Top 5 make you fucking calculate.
This should make you think. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna miss somebody on the list. You know what I'm saying? So shit. It changes for me. You know what I'm saying? I will say that.
And we got Pro. So now we got a 3-way conversation. I thought other brothers would get in, but go ahead. Let me hear what you. And the question is, Throne, because this is the podcast that we just jumped in.
Shit.
Beats can be played, but the question is, because we like to ask questions and do such and such. See, we got other people jumping in, so we're gonna let everybody answer. But technically I want you, CP9, and Throw Boys, VP Throw, opinion on who's the top 5. And yes, just your opinion. Your top 5 producers.
I can't hear you, Bill.
It'll open up for you soon. Top 5. Severe can hear me.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear.
Top 5.
Top 5. Fuck. That's tough on the spot, man. I'm just gonna go on the limb and say, top 5, man.
Okay, I can hear y'all now.
In no particular order, I might have to say Jay Dilla is 1. He's in there. Fuck. Jay Dilla, I'm gonna have to say Dr. Dre is 1. All time, that's tough. So it's just hip hop. So I can't throw like Quincy Jones.
You could do any producer that you want. It could be Prince, Michael Jackson.
I gotta throw Quincy Jones in there. Probably the GOAT, man. That man can write music. Like he can write it down and let you play it. You know what I'm saying? That's just.
So you putting Quincy Jones on that list?
I gotta throw him on that, man. He one of the GOATs, man. That man can really just sit there and take a piece of paper and make his beat. That's something I cannot do. I can't write music at all. He can write music down and say, "Here, orchestra, play that." And you know what I'm saying? And they go in there and execute exactly what he wrote on paper. He can write a beat on paper. It just blows my mind. That's some incredible shit.
Yeah, you really got to break down, like when you say all time is so subjective.
I never said all time. I said give me your top 5 producers. Now it could be of your time, but not maybe of all time.
Is it genre related or just period?
It's just your top 5 producers. It don't even gotta be hip hop related.
I don't even know if that's the case. I don't even know if I gotta if I can put any hip hop producers in it.
That's subjective. That doesn't mean that you have to do that. I just asked for your top 5 producers.
Well, I'm gonna keep it hip hop. Not particularly in this order, but I'm just gonna throw the name. You said 5 names?
5.
I'm thinking
top 5. Your top 5.
Okay. I gotta put in Dr. Dre. I gotta put in there Dilla.
I put those in my first 2. I said.
I gotta put in RZA. Let me see. Then I'm probably gonna go Timbaland because he changed the whole game when he came in there with his different drum staccato style.
You got one more.
That's kind of tough because I'm missing somebody I can't put my finger on right now. I want to say Premier, but I really can't because for right now, I'm just gonna put Premier in there, man.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go Dr. Dre, Dilla, no particular order, by the way. So Dilla and Dre. I'm gonna go with I'll throw one in there. Bink is one of my favorite producers.
Bink.
Knox is one of my favorite producers.
That's 4.
Shit. It's so funny, man. It's hard to put in this spot. That's 4.
Oh, yeah.
If I have 5, one more.
See, I fuck with Knox too. I fuck with Knox, Bink.
5. I don't know, man. It's tough, man. That 5 is tough.
Top 5 is tough.
I want to
be tough.
I want to say like Havoc, Alchemist is one of them 2. Havoc, Alchemist.
All right, so that's your 5. You got a toss up between Alchemist. What's yours? Maestro, wait. Before you jump in, Maestro, Clinton place, because you look like you've been sitting there pondering.
Well, shit. For me, I would say Pete Rock, because he inspired me to actually figure out what the fuck beat making was about. Like once I seen
I couldn't trigger that because you got Pete Rock and Large Professor, man. I fucked with them heavy. But damn.
Yeah, so I would say Pete, because when I started hearing shit that he did, I was kind of like, yo, what the fuck, you know, what those sounds was. The person that actually taught me how to make beats, he's in my list, but I'll say Pete Rock, Bad Lib, Battle Cat, Dilla, and I would say the fifth. I mean, the fifth, if it's a toss up between Marley Marl and Teddy Riley.
Okay.
Like, and I mean, you could go on and on, but like when you say like
I only want your top five. We know that there's more than top five, but I just want your top five.
I figured out Teddy and Marley later though. Like once I started listening to a lot more music, and I got really, really in depth in production and beat making and shit like that. That's when I went back. Like Marley was doing shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Marley was digging so far in the early days that if you go back and listen to anything early Marley Marl, especially once he started sampling, it's like, yo, he was sampling shit way before motherfuckers, like certain known samples he was gravitating to them. So I would say Pete Rock. Large is in there too, but I would say Pete, Dilla, Madlib, Battle Cat, Teddy Riley.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have to.
All of this is gonna lead up to my next question, and there's no disrespect to you, Johannes.
Teddy Riley
MYSTRO.
Yo,
give me your top five.
I got 6 because this is gonna be based off of what influenced me to become a producer. Off the bat, Teddy Riley and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Off the bat. Teddy Riley and Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis.
So we can count Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis as one because they was a production.
Nah, they are one. I never separate them. They're one.
Okay.
I never separate them. Havoc.
That's 3.
Bink, Battle Cat.
And you got one more.
I got one more. Shit, man.
That's not
the way I used to listen to Wu-Tang, man. I want to throw RZA in there, but it's somebody's missing. But
yeah,
RZA will round it all. I gotta throw RZA up there, but like my heavy influence as growing up, I was a Mobb Deep fan. So Havoc, you know what I mean? I'm a New Jack Swing nigga. Teddy Riley, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis. I'm a Prince fan. You know that whole sound, that whole era.
That's a fact. It's a bunch.
I don't want to knock anybody's hustle on here.
Watch them build.
We got 4 classic producers.
I would say
being that you in here, hold on, Clem.
And Battle Cat,
like in here, Johannes, and you're classic. You would be deemed the new producer since you're in this blog and recording. I'm interested to hear your top 5 based off of what they just said.
I got
one. Hey, yo, real quick, yo, Bill.
Yes.
And you deem West Coast one of my top genres.
I do.
And you can hear the Battle Cat in that.
Right, I do.
So yeah, there that go.
Well, yeah, Battle Cat was on my list, but I had these two in my mind, and I forgot to say them. And I've told people this before, and I would say Holland and Doja.
That's serious. If you're gonna do that, then I gotta put the Funk Brothers in there.
Right. See, now y'all changing up your top 5.
I'm saying my top 5 changed.
See, Holland and Doja, you gotta understand something. The one thing about Holland and Doja was they actually played the instruments. They didn't need the Funk Brothers to do what the Funk Brothers did.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, listen. Well, since y'all niggas is doing that, I'll go low. My favorite niggas to sample is Gamble and Huff, Philadelphia International.
Them too, of course.
Well, it's so many. Nobody said James Brown, and he the originator of the 1-2 step.
That's what I had.
Because we wasn't going. That's why I asked you. That's why I asked you all the time.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I know, but it's subjective. I just wanted to know where the producer's mind was. Now, granted, you said hip hop, and I wasn't trying to put the all-time label. I said, and I didn't even give you a genre. I said, give me your top 5. You could have said anything.
That's why
you could drop one of mine off because I gotta have Teddy Riley because that nigga produced the show. That nigga did the show.
The nigga did Rap's New Generation.
Yeah, that shit crazy. This shit is crazy.
A lot of brothers don't know. Shamelo's my brother. He did Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See. Rest in peace to Shamelo. That to me is one of my favorite of all time beats ever.
And fuck that. Didn't he do Poison too?
Yes, he did. And wrote it. That's the only reason why Busta got the look on the verse.
That
was on Doomy.
Listening to Busta got me into knots.
He wrote the verse for Poison. Underage, backstage.
That's Doomy, nigga.
All right, well, my bad. Goddamn it. Nobody told you to be so goddamn technical, motherfucker.
Nigga, it's not my fault. I know my shit.
I'm not knocking your hustle. Anyway, so now, all right. So that being said, let me ask this question then.
Johannes didn't go yet. Hold on. Johannes didn't drop his.
Oh, all right. Go ahead, Johannes. My bad.
Yeah. My top 5 would be Just Blaze, The Alchemist. The nigga you just said, damn, I forgot the nigga name already. James Brown. James Brown. That's 3 right there. I also got Cypress Hill.
You mean Muggs?
Yeah.
You mean DJ Muggs?
Yeah, DJ Muggs and Mad Lib.
That's dope. That's a dope list. I wasn't expecting that list. You being, how many years have y'all been making beats? Let me just get that. Let me get that for him. How many years you been making beats, FAMBIZ?
This is 2021. 20 years in.
You 20 years in Clinton Place. How many years you been making beats?
93. Yeah. So
you got like
29, 28.
How many years, Throw?
I would have to say about when I transitioned from an artist to a producer, I have to say like 91.
Shit.
91.
How many years, Maestro?
I was 13. That was 94.
How many years? You are the example because you were in the room, Johannes. So how many years, Johannes? You was born when these niggas was making beats.
Yeah, I grew up listening to it, but I started really making beats like 1920.
19 what?
19, 20, between 19 and 20.
1920.
The age. Nah, age.
Yeah,
right?
like, I was
this nigga said 1920.
Yeah. Not the year. Not the year. Not the year.
You was 19 or 20
that
years
nigga
old.
been making beats for 100 years.
Making beats. I get it. It was 19.
Nah, that nigga been making beats for 100 years.
I was like, wait a minute, nigga.
I might be the oldest in the room. I'm probably the oldest in the room, Bill.
I started in 93, but
how old are you, Throw?
I'm 53.
Oh yeah, you are the oldest in the room.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, I'm the second youngest.
Oh yeah, I know. My show young.
Yeah.
He dope. He just got more grade than me. But I hate everybody that can grow a beard. I hate all of y'all. I hate all y'all that can grow a beard.
Yeah, what I was saying was I started in 93, but I can't really I can say I got fully active in 99. I didn't have no how to play. I say
the same, bro. I can say the same.
On the MP60, but I didn't have no equipment. So like I was hustling and shit. So when I left anytime I would just go to my mentor's house, I just made beats. I bought records to make beats. But when I went to Cali, when I moved to LA in 99, that's when I was just like full blown, full force, 24-hour access to studio. That's when I truly started really making beats. But I started, you know, I got beats that I had from the 90s and stuff like that. Well, not anymore.
Yeah.
I got rid of all of my beats from the year 2000 all the way back to the beats that I made in the 90s. I got rid of all of them at the beginning of 2021.
Let me ask you.
I don't have no beats from 2020 all the way back. The files, the sessions, all of it, I got rid of it. And
I lost all of mine.
Let me ask this question. This is a two-part question, and I just want to keep it going because I'm actually recording this right now. Granted, once it ends, we can do what we're doing, and this is going to go towards the podcast. Shout out to the War Room. I want to ask y'all this though. So y'all told me who your favorite producer was. Who, and you only get one, and it could be any artist. What would be your dream artist to work with? And you only get one. That one person that can complement that shit that you do.
Well, in my past interviews, niggas get surprised by this answer. But for me, it'll be a New Edition.
I can see that.
It'll be New Edition for me. Those my niggas.
I can see that. What do you say, bro?
That's a hard one right there, man. Cause damn, that's tough. Damn. Because I got so many like artists that I grew up with.
You can only give me one. I just need one, the one main one that you like. You know what? This nigga called me. He could get the beat for free. He got everything he need. I just want to work with this nigga. Or female. It can be female.
You know what? Then I'm gonna have
dead or alive.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say Big, because Big lived down the block from me. You know what I'm saying? I watched the whole movement. You know what I'm saying? Start from nothing. You know what I'm saying? From battling on Bedford Avenue in front of the game room. I'm gonna have to say Big.
Okay. What was you think, Quiet? So right now we got New Edition. We got Biggie Smalls, Clinton Place. Jamal, NUEVE, J9. Give me your one-time artist.
Ghostface.
Oh man, damn it, shit. That's crazy. That was quick.
Yeah.
We leading up to goddamn. We're gonna come to you last, Yohannes, every goddamn time because you the newbie in here. So Severe Garcia.
I'm gonna say Nas.
I'm
gonna say Nas.
And go ahead, Yohannes. Now it's your turn.
I agree with FAMBIZ. It would be Nas.
Okay. Mine's is Busta, and that's family. I have never yet worked with him, but I just feel like it would be the energy would be crazy.
He would be my number 2.
Yeah, he would be my number 2.
I got some crazy shit for Bust, like that I don't play for a lot of people because he fuck with that kind of stuff. But like my first is definitely Ghostface.
My second would be Redman, and you worked with Red. See, that's the crazy part of it. Like you worked with Red Clint, like and Run Dog. To me, smacks a lot of these new rappers in the fucking face. But
he just don't got the work ethic, and that's
Run
just
Dog is incredible.
Personal, like I have a personal connection with him, so I know. Like Run has never really even done a show.
My second would be Lauryn Hill for R&B wise.
I like that. I like that because you said a female. So with that being said, let me ask y'all this question. And this goes out to each and every one of y'all. What is the best period in hip hop when it comes not to the rhymes, but to the production? Which is the best period in hip hop when it comes to production? Is it NWA? Was it the boom bap era of Q-Tip? Is it Cool G rapping Marley Marl? Is it Rakim? Is it the Def Squad and EPMD? Who had that sound, and what was the best period in that particular time? What was the best time period for production, in y'all opinion?
Well, by being the oldest, I think I set it off. I'm gonna have to say the golden era because everything was new. Everything was new. So everything that you heard, you had a lot of different genres from all over. You know what I'm saying? But then you had, you know what I'm saying, the Run DMCs, you know what I'm saying, the LLs, then the Rakim, the Big Daddy Kane, the Biz. All those grew up basically around my area in Bed-Stuy. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was just crazy. Fucking Stessa Sonic. You know what I'm saying? So all that music, you had a lot of people playing live music. You know what I'm saying? You had introducing the samples, sample-based music. You know what I'm saying? So I might have to go with the foundation.
I agree. I'm a 90s baby. I love the boom bap era. What you think, FAMBIZ?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say the boom bap era. I mean, I got two different perspectives though. But I mean, you know, the boom bap era, especially on the hip hop side, is more my. That's just my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I love. But at the same time, like all the music that I hear from the 70s, man, like that I sample and shit like that, incredible too. So I like the 70s.
But that's the original boom bap because that's where they got the music from.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where they got it exactly. That's
what makes the golden era the golden era.
One thing cats forget about with the boom bap shit is that whole 90s era out. It was boom bap, but Eric Sermon and them wasn't boom bap. They was spitters like boom bap.
Nah, they got funk.
Yeah, it was a lot of sounds in the 90s. Like you had that one, you had the boom bap, but you had E and them doing this.
Yeah, they had the digital.
You had Dre and them doing some shit. Because if cats don't know, Dr. Dre loved East Coast hip hop. Like
that's where he got his blueprint from.
If you can't really rap, he don't like fucking with you. Like you gotta really be able to spit around Dre. Like cats might think, oh, he only fuck with West Coast. Nah, he like East Coast. He like East Coast hip hop. But the 90s was Dre. It was intertwined with a lot of
sound. But a lot of people don't. If you go back to NWA earlier albums, you'll hear all of the samples is from all East Coast music.
Yeah, East Coast.
You know what I'm saying? He was really competing directly against Marley because he got lyrics in his song, you know what I'm saying, about we don't drop science, blah, blah, blah. You'll hear it. And it's what he was influenced by. You know what I'm saying? It's incredible. And I know we're not saying, I know this is off topic a little bit, but one of my greatest artists that I love to death, you know what I'm saying, was the DOC.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
So you know what? That kind of segues into my next question, and this might put some of y'all on the spot. Who the fuck don't you want to work with? It's just one answer. You'll never let them get a beat in your motherfucking life.
Kasha 6ix9ine.
There you go. I second that.
Man, I don't know enough of these new cats, really, man. Like, I
should have made that question more difficult. I made it so easy that you was just like, you know what? That's easy.
I'll fuck with a lot of them.
But I don't know.
It's a lot of them, but I definitely couldn't fuck with him. Like when he got popular, I was like, why the fuck is he popular?
Let me ask you this. This is a serious question, and it might be intricate, but I want to know because y'all are real producers. What do y'all think would take to, because I feel like the integrity is lost of this shit. I feel like everybody sounds the same. What do y'all think brings the integrity back to this shit where brothers can start getting the money that they deserve? Because we made a cookie cutter, and now that is cookie cutter, anybody with a fucking computer can do what we do.
I don't think nobody's gonna get the same money unless you just kind of like you getting endorsements and shit like that. I mean, like once the game went to digital, it's over. It was over.
Yeah.
Like it's just really not gonna happen. Like you're not gonna get the same kind of money. Like 3 of my like my instrumental albums is like at 100-something thousand views. That's no money though.
Yeah.
Like none. Like it ain't really no bread at all. So you know what I'm saying? It's like, and then the one thing I don't agree with when people say like the music ain't there. It's a lot of dope hip hop, man.
Yeah, man, it is, man. That's a fact.
Cass is still only focused on what's being played on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. If you go to XM radio, it's a lot of DJs that got their own shows. You'll hear a lot of dope hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And when I hear shit, as soon as I find an Instagram, I'll be checking this shit out. You know, I listen to it or whatever the case is. But it's just really, it's a lot of dope. It's a lot of dope hip hop, man. Stuff that, like I said earlier, like stuff that we do. Like you
might have to dig for your artists.
Huh?
The same way you would dig for a sample nowadays. Like it's a big melting pot of artists all around. But if you don't do the due diligence and dig and find these artists and follow them on their social medias to figure out what they're doing, when these labels started to fold and merge into each other, like the one thing that we know went away was that the artist development, like that no longer existed. Now you can just be working on some shit at the crib, put it out in a week or two, and do whatever you want to do. So the independent game became, which is good. Underground music, the music turns back to where it came from, which is I don't have an issue with. But when it became a big money thing for these labels and they're able to just make $1 off of artists, hit them with these bullshit ass 360 deals and all that type of shit, it changed. They're looking for the next, as soon as they started saying, I'm looking for the next so-and-so. Y'all remember when Jay-Z was like on fire and it was like, they got this dude named Angelus. He sounded like the next Jay-Z. Then Lil Wayne was out and then everybody was sounding like Lil Wayne. And then like the industry changed.
Wayne was out and everybody sounded like T-Pain.
Yeah, but that's some shit. That's the bullshit that A&Rs deal with. And A&Rs.
I mean, we have exactly 7 minutes and some change left. I want to know what can we do as a solution to bring it back? Like, and I mean, this is just opinion, and this is just something for people to hear. But I want to know what can we do to bring the essence up? Because see, I can say this: when I listen to y'all, I love what I'm hearing. It keeps me rooted in this shit. So I just want to know from y'all, what do we do to keep the essence of what we've been doing and keep that progress growing? And what can we do for the youth to bring them into the fold? Go.
Well, the whole thing is, I'm gonna keep it real short. The veteran rappers gotta start respecting hip hop more, because hip hop is all about, if I hear you make a record and I like that beat, I'm taking that beat and I'm making a better record. I'm not just gonna let you stand with that mumble shit. Motherfuckers need to really jump on shit and show them how it need to be done. Because other than that, we're gonna leave it to the youth, and the youth is just a copycat lead. If you make a hit record off of this, I'm doing the same thing. And that's what they're gonna play. I think it's more of us gotta show that we can do what they do better.
I think we gotta spread the word too. Like when we find some good shit, we don't spread the word. The same way you might be like, man, Clinton Place is a dope producer. He's a legend. And other people are like, who the fuck is Clinton Place? You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. Everybody should know this guy. Well, everybody should know certain people, but we don't spread that word. But let something come funny on our Facebook, a meme or something. We share the fuck out of that. It'll have 1 million views and be the dumbest shit of all time. And that shit gets popularized and it blows up. And then the talented people are just sitting in the back like, I did this shit on Facebook just as a testament. I'm gonna keep this short. Like, I had some meme that I posted, 80-some people viewed it, shared it, laughed, whatever. I put in some serious shit like album out. That shit got like 4 likes. And it's so like, when you put out some real shit, some real content, we don't share that shit.
Yeah, it's programmed like that.
It don't spread. Yeah, we programmed to not spread what's good.
Now this shit I gotta ask because we still got a little bit of time. I know this is a real rough subject though, and I dealt with it a hard time. We're realizing that the LGBTQ community has tried to. They haven't even tried. They infiltrated hip hop. And we come to find out that a lot of people are involved in those extracurricular activities. I really don't even know how to word the question because I'm not trying to sound offensive to it. They've been there. It's always been there. But my thing is, do y'all, maybe let's put it this way. Do y'all feel that it changes the dynamic of hip hop now that that's so prevalent?
I don't know. I'll say this. I remember when I was the DJ, when I was DJing for the group I came in the game with Diesel Down and the Governor, right? And we were signed to New Tribe Virgin at the time. And they came down from Cali, took us to eat. We had basically for the New York meetings and shit like that, right? And I remember saying some shit about being like some gay shit. And my man Diesel, he was older. And he like, yo, he got on me fast as hell about that shit. He was like, yo, man. He was like, most of these dudes that we meeting with right now is probably gay. He was like, they run, like they run the game and shit like that. And so it's been there. It's always been there. Benny Medina, if you go look at Benny Medina's name is on all of the early Cold Chillin' shit. Like he was an executive producer at Cold Chillin', like he worked at Cold Chillin' Records. And if you don't know Benny Medina, like he managed,
I do know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he managed Will Smith, J-Lo and all that. Like he's been around, he's been in the game for a long time. So like that shit has been there. I mean, I feel like
it's just more in the open.
The way that it's like kind of all over, like it's in your face. Just like if you look at commercials right now, right? If you ever pay attention to the commercials right now, they always got interracial couples
or gay couples.
Yeah,
interracial couples and man on man action.
It's something that
man on woman action.
And
that's the agenda.
Once you see that a lot, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But the gay situation, as far as in the entertainment business, it's always been there.
No, I'm not asking because we got a couple of minutes. I'm not asking because I know it's been there. But what I'm asking is, how does it affect the music?
I don't think it affects.
I don't really think it affects the music. It's just that it's the face they putting with the music.
Right.
See, because I kind of gotta disagree when BET subjects us to looking at Lil Nas kissing a man on open screen. It was cool to be gay back in the day, but didn't nobody had to know your business. Now you put it on BET for my child to see, like it's cool.
Yeah, but I understand. I understand what you're saying.
What's affecting the music? Like
the music is what it is. Like the music was gender
neutral. Now they
neutral.
start putting out a bunch of music with a whole lot of gay lyrics. Then it's
different.
See, but I think different. And I'm just saying because we got a minute and a half. I'm just trying to get it going. But for me, we can do part two. But my idea of this sitting is that they remember music, art, life used to imitate music. Now music dictates life.
Right.
Well, I always looked at music dictating life because it's based on what you hear and how you feel. That's your mood. But what happened is that they started being more in terms of putting that picture out there. Before, if a person was gay or lesbian or whatever the case may be, that's not what they didn't promote that aspect of the musician.
Right, that's
they're
promoting
right.
that aspect of the musician. So the music is not changing. I mean, the lyrics will change a little bit because now they're promoting, they feel safer. Whereas I remember when Juicy was too risque for the radio. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Now it's different.
We have less than a minute. I don't want anybody to get cut off. Yo, this has been an interesting topic. We in the war room. Y'all gonna have to get part two of this conversation. I'm putting this out. Shout out to all the producers. I'm gonna get their links so y'all can check them out. And we're gonna keep this going. The podcast is going. Peace to all the producers, FAMBIZ, Clinton Place 9, Jamal, NUEVE, YOHANNES, Music Maestro came in the room. We had an ill conversation. And stay tuned for part 3 because we already did 1. This is part 2, and we got part 3 coming. You heard? Peace.
That's peace.